What's up, everybody? So today is a little bit more informal. As most of you have already seen, the Avengers Endgame trailer finally came out on YouTube. You can look that up for Marvel's Entertainment, you know, the channel on YouTube. Actually, why don't we play a little bit of the trailer?
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of it.
All right, so here with me, I have Zach Moletz and Alex Wargo with me. They're both Mercyhurst University students, just like me. So what did you guys think of the trailer?
I honestly thought it was really, really cool. They definitely gave you just enough to get you interested, but not so much that it gave away like huge parts of the movie. You know what I mean?
It's a it's a teaser
such
trailer.
a tease. It's such a tease, and it's so good.
They
So
said
good.
trailer, but it's more of a teaser trailer.
For sure.
I'm
for
sorry,
sure.
but it is.
Yeah.
And what about you?
I was pretty excited for it because I've been waiting for that since Infinity War came out.
Oh yeah, everyone's been waiting for that.
Because I don't know. I was excited. I'm glad they went with the title. I like Endgame better than because everyone thought it was going to be Annihilation. Which
It was one of
Yeah.
two. It was one of
Yeah,
two. Annihilation or Endgame, and
didn't-
everyone knew it.
Well, Endgame's not even the real name. They're not. They announced that Endgame is just like a working name, and that we're actually not going to know the real name of the movie until it comes out, because that real name gives way too much of the movie away.
Wait,
So-
they said that?
Yes.
So then why did they put that in
Endgame
the
is
movie?
not
Or
actually
in the trailer?
because they don't want to give away too much, I guess. I don't know, but they said Endgame is not the actual title for the second movie.
Well, at least it's 3 hours long, so
Yeah,
we finally
yeah.
get to know and from beginning to end on how all this ends.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think about Endgame and the title actually not being the title?
maybe it'll be because I thought before they released it, I thought it was going to be Infinity Gauntlet because that's what it seems like they were going with for the source material, because that starts out with Thanos snapping, getting rid of half the population. So it's one of those things that kind of makes more sense, but if that wouldn't give away much of the plot.
I thought it would be Infinity War Part 2.
Yeah.
I simply thought it would have just been
Just plain and
Infinity
simple.
War Part 1
That's-
and Part 2.
That's
Yeah.
what it was when they first announced Infinity War. But then, a year or two later, they said it's not going to be a part 1 and 2. They're two separate movies.
Interesting.
So what did you guys think of the trailer from details?
So I definitely thought Tony kind of narrating the beginning was really, really cool, because it's it shows that for the first time the guy that had a plan for everything and was so confident isn't anymore, and he's scared, he doesn't know how he's going to get back to Earth.
I mean, because of what happened after the, I already know how I already have an idea of how he gets back. So it's just Nebula is with him.
Yeah.
Nebula is with him. But Nebula is more of an artificial being. So it's a little different. But Nebula will be fine. I think Tony will be fine.
Well,
he's just soaking everything
Yeah.
in from what happened with the last movie. He's just wow, I really let down all these people. They had everything. They had their faith into me. They trusted me, and I let them down.
It's just a huge slap in the face.
Yeah, and it's just maybe it'd be better off if maybe I don't survive this. Maybe it'd be better off if I just let everything go.
Yeah.
And that's just the state of mind he's at right now. And I can understand that, given the ending of Infinity War. What about you?
Well, for just that part, I realized, I think the second or third time I watched this trailer, it's very similar to the first Iron Man movie, when he's when the Ten Rings has him captive, he's about to die and he really has nothing. I don't know, I just kind of noticed that. I thought it was interesting.
Good way to look at it.
That's a good way to look at it.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I think the way I look at it is, after everything that's happened with the film, he's just in a state of mind of depression.
Yeah.
And just realization that this is just what's happened.
Yeah.
And now he's at a point in time to where like he really just doesn't know what to do as an Avenger and as just somebody, because like he doesn't have his suit. He did have the space suit. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that.
Yeah.
Like there was a cameo very few times where we have the space suit, you know, which would go into space. That would be fine, but like he's just counting the rest of the days, and he doesn't know if anybody survived the snap. He's just like recording this for Pepper. You know, that's the first person he thinks of. He's just like, listen, I don't know if you're ever gonna see this. I don't know if you're alive right now. I don't know if you survived. But, you know, if you get this message, you know, this is just what's been going on.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys think about Captain America and his state of mind?
I don't know. It seemed kind of desperate, like because they don't really know what to do. Because they don't even know where they don't even know where Thanos went after Infinity War. So.
I don't even know where Thanos went. Like
Yeah.
he said what he was going to do, but we don't know where exactly he went.
It's definitely green. Wherever he is, there's a lot of foliage.
Well, he said it would be on a green planet where it would have a lot of farm life. He would sit back and watch the sunset and live the rest of his life as like a farmer of some sort.
Now, Captain is definitely in the same state of mind as Iron Man, but like I feel like it's more aggressive in a sense. Like Tony's more like I'm just waiting to die, and Captain America's more like I want to punch something and like kill everything in my sight type deal.
Yeah.
So
because Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do, and Captain America being, you know, he's just like, this is really like, we really got to figure out a way to like fix all this, and he's gonna take every edge possible to fix this. And you know, Captain America has shaved his beard, so now he shaved his beard, and I don't know if that means like he's all serious now.
yeah.
I don't know if that means like, oh man, he means business now, because I thought him with the beard, I thought it was cool. They took a lot of different approaches with a lot of different characters in Infinity War, because
Technically in Infinity War though he wasn't Captain America at that point. He was Nomad. So maybe he's going back.
Okay, that makes sense.
From being Nomad back to Captain America.
Well, he's gonna have the shield.
Yeah.
He's gonna have the shield again. You know what I mean? He's gonna have the suit again. He's gonna, you know, just everything.
Yeah.
They only except the mask, because the mask was kind of silly, but everything else he'll have. So, you know, it was great. You know, I think Captain America, you know, is in the best mindset he can be to bring everybody back. You know what I mean? We see small clips of Scarlett Johansson, Hawkeye, Bruce Banner, and I like how he's, you know, when Captain America, when he said what he was gonna say, he said, we lost, you know, lives, we lost a part of ourselves, we lost something. That symbolizes each and every character, you know what I mean? From, you know, Iron Man losing something to Bruce Banner losing a part of himself, because in a way he did with the Hulk not wanting to come out anymore, not trying to help him out.
I'm very interested to see how that turns around in this.
I hope the Hulk really has just a better mindset this time. I don't know. I like I've been saying with how the Hulk is interpreted, I think they interpret him in many different variations of the Hulk. I just want to see the Hulk be the Hulk. I don't want to see any interpretation. I just want to see the Hulk being the Hulk. Bruce Banner being Bruce Banner. Just being like, listen, I don't care about this anymore. It's time for us to finally work together like we did in Incredible Hulk 2008.
Yeah.
What about you in terms of just how all the side characters are at right now?
I mean, basically the same as what you guys said. I don't know. The only character I think the only character who's not like almost depressed is again Scott Lang, but that's probably because he doesn't know what happened.
That's true.
Well, I got a theory on that, but we can come back to that.
Well,
later.
hold on. He already said, so let's bring it up. The obviously the big, you know, spoiler obviously is Scott Lang leaves the quantum realm. Yeah.
Now, what is it? This one?
Yeah.
I called this. I literally walked out of the theater of Infinity War with my friends, and I was like, Ant-Man is gonna save everybody's butt, and everyone was like, no, it's gonna be Captain Marvel.
No,
but as soon as I saw that,
Captain Marvel might save Tony. Might, in fact.
But I think Ant-Man is like the key. You know what I mean?
Oh, he is, because the quantum realm like what's her face said, I forgot her name, Janet. Like Janet said, do not go in the time vortex because we can't get you out and we don't know what will happen.
Maybe he goes in the time vortex.
That's what I'm saying. I think he actually does. I think he goes into a time vortex. Maybe just somehow comes back like later. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe into the future or the past, wherever it goes. Whether it just goes only to the future, whether it goes only to the past, he goes to one of those places, and he gets the suit, and pretty much it's just like, well, if we go to the future, if he goes to the future, like maybe 5 minutes or maybe a few days after, you know, the events of Infinity War, it would have just been like, oh, okay, so pretty much this is how things are supposed to go. If he would have been back to the past, it would have been a little harder.
Yeah, for sure.
I think what's going to happen is Scott Lang gets out into the quantum realm. He goes to the future, maybe 5, 10, however long it takes. It doesn't seem that long because
for sure.
In the trailer, it doesn't look that long.
But then again, though, Captain America is like, is this an old tape?
Yeah.
So then that brings up the question: did he come back?
No, because Captain America just didn't realize like, oh wow, is this a recording or what? Is this legit? And Scarlett Johansson, wifey by the way, is like,
Wow.
I'm just saying. Anyway, she's like, no, this is coming from the front door, and I'm like, yeah, so this is legit. Yeah, Scott Lang is coming to explain what happened.
See, but then that brings up the question: what do they think happened to Ant-Man? Because they don't know what happened. You know what I mean? Like for the last thing they knew, he was on house arrest. You know what I mean?
They don't even know
Well,
that.
they know,
that
but he got out of house arrest though.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
They don't know that, but that's not really that important though. It can just be like with quick exposition. I thought you were on house arrest. I got out of it. There, problem solved. Now we move forward.
See, I think there's more to it.
I think they're probably not worried about the house arrest. Though.
Yeah, no.
Probably more.
They're gonna be worried about, well, where'd you come from?
Exactly, that's what I meant.
And Scott Lang is gonna be like, listen, I think I have an idea of what we can do.
Yeah.
It's literally like we can do this. I don't know how to control this just yet, but if we can work on this, because think about it, Bruce Banner will be there. He'll probably figure it out. You know, probably the only smart mind really that's there is Bruce Banner, and he can probably figure it out. You know what I'm saying? He can probably figure out Hank Pym's, Pym particle accelerator and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He can probably figure it out. Maybe not control it, but he can be like, listen, I can get you to this point in time and this point in time and just leave it at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might even go to the future.
That'd be pretty
Because I've seen some screenshots of, on-set stuff with Infinity War or Endgame, wherever the movie's going to be called. You know what I mean? And we have a futuristic Tony Stark. And I see a picture of that, and I'm like, wow. So they'll go to the future. We see the Hulk. We see everybody else. And so pretty much, if you want my opinion, I think what will happen is, first and foremost, we'll get a post-credit scene, get 2 post-credit scenes. One will be, obviously, from Captain Marvel, the signal from Fury that something went wrong. I think the second post-credit scene will be Captain Marvel saving Tony.
Wait, so you think the entire second movie, Tony's gonna be in space and doesn't get saved by Captain Marvel until the movie's completely
I'm
over?
saying at the end of Captain Marvel. Because this would save a whole bunch of time.
Yeah.
But even though the movie's 3 hours, I'm still saying like, okay, this is what's happening. We can at least cross that off of the list. Captain Marvel saves Tony Stark. Tony can just be like, who are you? And just call it that.
From there, yeah.
And then we can go later to Infinity War or wherever the movie's called and just be like, have the first part, Tony Stark, saying what he has to say. And then off screen with him being, saved because that happens in Captain Marvel. I'm just saying that would just save a whole bunch of time.
Yeah.
And so...
Definitely would.
Yeah, if you want my opinion, I think that's where we can go.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Like I said, I think at the end, it's going to be a really good movie.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the second trailer, if they plan on even having a second trailer, which I think they will.
For sure.
They only had 2 trailers with Infinity War Part 1, so...
But they were also very misleading, too, which I was so upset about. If you notice, for one of the trailers for Infinity War, one of the scenes was all of them in Wakanda running towards the camera.
Well,
Maybe
I was so
hold on,
mad
hold on,
about that.
hold on,
maybe
I was
in,
so mad about
in
that.
Endgame they go back and
And
then
then
that's
when they
from
get
that.
I would
scene.
freak out. I would freak
I
out.
would
That was in
blow-
there.
that would
I would
blow
freak
my
out. I would freak
mind.
out. Yeah.
I think that's what they
that would
might
be like
do.
a hot gotcha.
No, but I think that's what they might do.
Yeah.
They never showed any deleted
For sure,
scenes
yeah.
from Avengers Infinity War. Not one.
Well, because
Not
they were
one.
filming. They've been filming them
That's
both
what
at
I'm
the
saying.
same time.
I think, if you want my opinion, I think they're going to use those scenes.
That would be dope.
I think they're
That'd
going to
be
use
dope.
it and fit it in, and it's going to be fit in pretty well.
Yeah.
That would just blow my mind.
Also, if you look, there's in that one shot, I don't think any of the characters. I have to rewatch the trailer. It's been a while since I've seen the Infinity War trailer. I don't think any of the characters though in that shot are anyone who was like, who got killed at the end of Infinity War.
That's what I'm saying. You see in
No,
one.
Bucky's in there.
Oh, okay.
Bucky's at the front running, and
No,
so
I thought
is
that was Cap.
no. So
No, but that's
it's
at the
Cap,
end of the
Bucky.
first trailer.
Yeah, true.
So keep that in mind too. They might go back after they save everybody and just defeat
Yeah, true.
Thanos.
Yeah.
I think, if you want my opinion, I think that's what they're gonna do, because you only see, in one you see War Machine, Scarlett Johansson, and Bruce Banner. Then you see Bruce Banner talking to Natasha. Then you see, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You only see those really.
Yeah.
You only see those cutscenes. I mean, like I said, I think really this will be done extremely well when the movie comes out. It's gonna come out at the exact same time as the first movie did, so it'll be very it'll be great, because it's just like, wow, this movie will come out on the 26th, just like the first movie did, and it'll just say every single,
It'll be like the missing piece.
piece.
One thing that I was very, very, I was almost freaking out about when I saw it in the trailer was we didn't see Hawkeye.
Yeah,
we saw Ronan.
Yeah.
That was dope. I am so excited for that. And he, so the theory is that his entire family got wiped out.
I think that's what happened.
And-
That's what
That drove him
happened.
nuts.
Yes,
And,
and he, because in the comics, the quote is Nightwing is dead, a new person had to be born for a new situation, and that's when Ronan comes in.
Well, no, Nightwing is different, but
Sorry, yes, wrong person, my bad.
Wrong universe.
Yes, I know,
Well-
I know.
because in the
DC's on the brain.
in the Ultimate Marvel universe, there's one storyline where Hawkeye's entire family gets killed, and he just goes off on
Nuts,
people.
yeah.
And I think that's what they're gonna do. Because that's how
sure.
I think they did Ultimate Ronin. I think. I don't know. After.
Oh, and when he was cleaning the blade with
Yeah.
his sleeve, ooh,
Well,
so dope, so dope.
You
It
know
was
that
so
you know
dope.
that meme? It's like Daniel and then the cooler Daniel. It's just like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else you guys want to say?
I mean, I will for sure do what I did with the first movie. I work in a movie theater back home, so I got free tickets for me and all my friends to go see the movie, the night it came out. So I'm definitely going to do the same, and I'm very, very excited for this. Very
Okay,
excited.
I'm excited for this too. Anything about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I hope when I go see it, I see whenever I saw it, Infinity War, there's this guy who wore a Superman shirt to it, which I found hilarious, because that guy either knew exactly what he was doing or didn't know at all. I hope to see that guy there again, except it comes out in June, right?
No, it comes out in April.
April. Okay, well, I'll probably be here,
Captain
so-
Marvel comes out in March.
So I probably won't see that guy. unless he comes up here. I don't know.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. We appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch you later on the next trailer breakdown. So, see you later.